Picture a stick figure standing in a line at a shop. It is only a few minutes' wait. But inside, a storm is rising. It checks the time. It sighs. It shifts from foot to foot. Why is this so slow? Its whole body is tense, its mind is racing, and a small, ordinary moment has become a source of real stress. And here's the strange part. The line is moving at exactly the same speed, whether the figure is calm or furious. Its impatience changes nothing about the wait. It only makes the wait painful. We live in a world built for speed, and somewhere along the way, it quietly stole our patience. Today, gently, let's see if we can get a little of it back. Patience has a bad reputation. We think it means being slow or weak or just sitting and doing nothing. But real patience is none of those things. Patience is a quiet strength. It is the calm ability to stay steady while life unfolds at its own pace, and it makes almost everything better. Our relationships, our work, our health, and our peace of mind. So here are 7 calm truths about patience, with a small practice for each. None of them are about forcing yourself to wait with gritted teeth. They are about changing your relationship with time itself. First, impatience is a fight with reality's pace. Look closely at what impatience really is. It is the feeling that this should be happening faster than it is. The traffic should move faster. The kettle should boil faster. This person should get to the point faster. But reality has its own pace, and it does not care about our wishes. The water boils when it boils. The seed grows when it grows. So when we are impatient, we are essentially arguing with reality, demanding that the world hurry up. And reality always wins that argument. The only thing our impatience changes is us. It floods us with stress over something we cannot speed up anyway. Patience begins the moment we stop fighting the pace of things we cannot control. So this week, when you feel impatience rising, pause and ask one question. Can I actually make this go faster, right now? Usually the answer is no. The line, the traffic, the slow process will take exactly as long as it takes. So gently unclench. You can be stuck in the same slow moment, tense and suffering, or calm and at ease. The moment is the same, only your experience of it is yours to choose. Second, the best things in life grow slowly. We live in an age of instant everything. Instant messages, instant food, instant answers. And it has quietly taught us to expect everything fast. But the things that matter most have never worked that way. A tall tree takes decades to grow. A deep friendship takes years to build. A real skill takes thousands of quiet hours. A strong, healthy body is built slowly, meal by meal, walk by walk. None of these can be rushed, no matter how impatient we are. If you try to pull a plant up to make it grow faster, you only kill it. So patience is not just nice to have. It is the exact condition that all the best, slowest, deepest things in life require in order to grow at all. So pick one good thing you are growing right now. A skill, a relationship, a goal, your own health. And remind yourself gently, this is a slow thing, and slow is how it is supposed to be. Let go of the rush. Trade. Why isn't this done yet? For I am growing something that takes time, and that is okay. The patience you give it is part of what allows it to bloom. Third, impatience quietly steals the present moment. Here is the hidden cost of always being in a hurry. When we are impatient, we are never really here. We are mentally leaning into the next moment, the finish, the result, the thing we are waiting for. And so we miss the moment we are actually in. We rush through the meal, barely tasting it, eager to be done. We hurry the walk, missing the sky, just to get home. We even hurry our children, or our friends, half listening, waiting for them to finish. Impatience turns our whole life into a waiting room, a thing to get through on the way to somewhere else. But there is no somewhere else. This ordinary, in-between moment, the one you are tempted to rush past, is your actual life, happening right now. So this week, choose one thing you usually rush, and deliberately slow it down. Drink your coffee without doing anything else. Walk somewhere without hurrying. Listen to someone without waiting for your turn to speak. Notice how the moment, when you stop rushing through it, quietly opens up and has more in it than you thought. The present is only ever found at the speed of patience. Fourth, patience lives in the pause before you react. This is patience in its most powerful form, not waiting in a line, but the tiny space between something happening and how you respond to it. Someone says something rude. A plan falls apart. A child spills the milk. Impatience reacts instantly, sharply, often in a way we later regret. Patience finds the small pause first. It takes one breath before responding. And in that little gap, everything changes. You move from reacting, which is automatic and often harsh, to responding, which is chosen and far wiser. Almost every word we wish we could take back was spoken in the half-second where we had no patience. The pause is where your better self lives. So practice the pause. When something frustrates or angers you, before you speak or act, take one slow breath. Just one. Let that breath be the small gap between the trigger and your response. In that gap, you get to choose who you want to be. You will be amazed how many arguments and how much regret can be quietly prevented by a single patient breath. Fifth, patience is not passive waiting. It is calm action. This is where many people misunderstand patience. They think being patient means just sitting back, doing nothing and hoping. But true patience is active. The patient farmer is not lazy. They plant, they water, they tend the field every single day. They simply do not dig up the seeds each morning to check if they have grown. So patience is doing your part, fully and steadily, and then giving the rest the time it needs, without anxious checking and without forcing. It is the calm in between the effort. You work hard and you wait well. You plant the seeds and you trust the season. That blend of steady action and calm trust is what real patience looks like. So with a goal you care about, separate the two parts. What is the action that is mine to do today? Do that fully. And what is the part that simply needs time? Practice releasing that part without anxiously checking it every hour. Water the seed and then let it be. Steady effort plus calm trust is the patient way, and it is far more powerful than frantic rushing. Sixth, it is not the waiting that hurts. It is how we wait. Think about it. Waiting is not actually painful. Sitting still for 5 minutes is easy, even pleasant if your mind is calm. What makes waiting feel like torture is the story we tell ourselves while we wait, and what we do with our attention. We fill the wait with frustration, with checking the time, with imagining everything going wrong. And lately, we fill every tiny wait with our phones, training our minds to never tolerate a single empty second. But a wait can be something else entirely. A small pause, a moment to breathe, a chance to simply be, with nothing to do. The line did not change. Your mind did. The waiting is neutral. The suffering is optional. So the next time you have to wait, try something radical. Do not reach for your phone, just wait. Feel your breath. Notice the world around you. Let the empty moment be a small, unexpected rest instead of an emergency. You are teaching your mind a priceless skill, the ability to be calm and content, even when nothing is happening. That single skill will bring you peace for the rest of your life. Seventh, and most importantly, be patient with yourself. We have talked about patience with traffic and lines and other people, but the person we are often least patient with is ourselves. We want to change overnight. We want to have learned the lesson already. We want to be further along than we are. And we beat ourselves up for being slow, for struggling, for not being there yet. But you are a living thing, and living things grow at their own gentle pace. You cannot force your own healing or your own growth, any more than you can force a flower to open faster. So give yourself the same patience you would give a small child learning to walk. They fall, and you do not shout at them. You smile and say, "Try again." Offer yourself that same patient kindness. You are growing exactly as fast as you are able to. So this week, catch the moment you are impatient with your own progress. When you think, "Why am I not better at this yet?" gently answer, "I am learning, and learning takes time." Treat your own growth like a garden, not a race. Water it, and be patient with it. You are not behind. You are simply becoming at the natural, unhurried pace of a real and living thing. So, gently, let's gather it together. Impatience is a losing fight with the pace of reality. The best things in life grow slowly. Impatience steals the present moment, the only place your life is happening. Patience lives in the pause before you react. It is calm action, not passive waiting. It is not the waiting that hurts, but how we wait. And the deepest patience of all is patience with yourself. We cannot make the world go faster, but we can stop fighting its pace, and in that surrender, find a surprising peace. So the next time you are stuck in a slow line, or a slow season of your life, take a breath, unclench your hands, and let the moment simply be what it is. The line will move when it moves. And you can be calm the whole way through. If this helped you, hit subscribe and like. It really helps the channel. Take care of yourself this week.